Hey friends, James Clancy back with another video. Today I'm really excited to show this new feature. Normally, when you run AI tools to generate code changes, and it changes frequently. And so that makes it really hard to make a change in your design and then push it and update incrementally. However, we have now released incremental updates. What this means is inside the Figma file, if you change just a certain portion of the Figma file, we will now only regenerate code for that portion, allowing you to now do incremental updates and better merging. So let's jump into Figma and see how that looks. So here we are in localhost, and I'm just going to launch the Locify plugin. All right, now that the plugin's running, I'm going to run a scan, and we will let that run. All right, Locify is done. We have this beautiful code all generated and our site looks good. So what we're going to do is we are now going to continue in Builder. What this will do is export all of this generated code into Locify Builder where we can prepare it for the next step. All right, we're here in Builder. Again, our website's running. Everything looks great. I'm going to go ahead and let's sync this to GitHub. So to do that, I'm going to first have to connect. Now I'm going to choose a brand new repository. It's a new Greenfield app. So we'll just call this local host GitHub test. And I will click confirm. And now we will push this code to GitHub. All right, so we've pushed all the code to GitHub. And now, like normal, our designers wants a change. So let's go over to Figma and see how that would work. So let's look at this show more button. It's not consistent with the look of this search button. It's kind of hard to see. So what we're going to do is let's go to the search button and I'm going to copy its properties. And now we're going to go to the show more button and we are going to paste properties. Perfect. Let's change the accent color, not the fill, or let's go to the text and we will change its color to white. And also let's go in and let's add some shadows. This looks better with some shadows. Much better. That looks like a good button. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to just go back to zoom to fit. I'm going to open Locify one more time and we'll run it. All right, so this time you'll notice we have a regenerate code button. I'm going to click that so we'll regenerate the code for just that button. Let's let it run. All right, so now that the scan's done, let's scroll down and we can see our new button. That is beautiful. Looks great. I love it. Looks more like it should. So there's one other thing I want to do. I don't like these cards, how they're not really interactive. So let's go into review responsiveness. And I'm going to just click on one of these cards to get to the right section. And we're going to edit the responsiveness and styling. So what I want to do is I'm going to switch from normal to hover. Now, whenever we hover, I'm going to go down and I'm going to add a shadow. You can see the page refresh. Now, as I hover over these items, we get a hover effect. So let's save and done. We'll click done. And now we get hover effects. So pretty. All right, so let's sync this to Builder now. We're just going to sync the home page since that's the only one that's changed. All right, so we'll go to Builder. All right, now that we're in Builder, we're going to do the same thing as last time. We're just going to go into GitHub Sync. So now in GitHub, I'm going to tell it to do a new branch. And we are going to choose the main branch. And let's show this with, we'll just call it Shadows. And we'll confirm that repo, confirm the settings, and I want to create a pull request. And I will need to choose the branch again. I am going to tell it to show me only changes. So now, we can only see the things that were edited and changed. And we will push that to GitHub. All right, so let's go to our repository. And we can now go into the pull requests. And we can see that we created a new pull request. And here are the files that changed. Super awesome. I'm excited. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you enjoy this update as much as I do. It's really going to make it a lot easier to prevent merge conflicts going forward in the future. So thanks and see you next time.